Okay, there we go. Maybe. Excellent. Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to House and Garden Flipper, episode 86. We're going to head straight over to the house in the thicket and get going on the front garden. I can only do a short stream today, so I don't really want to waste any time at all. So, a basketball court or tennis court would be useful in an American garden. You know, I've never thought to put one of those in. Okay, we might have to do that. All right. Oh no! Getting the spinning circle of death. Here we go. All right, so you probably remember yesterday we went through and we made this little kids playground. Actually, I might just back it up and we might take a shot from out here while I remember, so we're not doing any more midnight shots. And I might grab a couple of daylight shots for the of the garden itself. So let's grab this, looking back over this way, and we'll get this done. There we go. Pretty happy with that. So today what we're going to do is we're going to clad the front door here. When I find my cladding, let's just grab that and move it over so I don't have to keep spinning around. And we're just going to very quickly clad down this way. Alrighty. Like I said, I really would like to get some of these timbers that the original house was made with and actually clad in that nice green, but I don't think, well, there's just not any in the shop, so that's what we're going to be stuck with. So just very quickly get this done. I don't think I'm able to change the window sill or frame either. Let's grab house and walls and wall panels, and right down the bottom was this wide white horizontal. So we'll buy a couple of these because we're going to need them, so we might as well just have them sitting where we can get to them. I forgot, you do need to tile one. And pretty much, so today we're just going to work out what we want to put around the front. I think I'm going to just continue the berry bushes and the lavender up to the door. We're going to probably pop in a pavement. I'll look and see what pavement variations we've got. We may end up sticking with concrete, but I think there might be some something wooden that would be kind of nice. Okay, now I think I've got the door far enough back that this won't matter. Almost dread looking inside to check it. Alright, I was going to move this because I hate this whole spinning around thing. That, and I've also got to do up here, otherwise it'll look like our windows have eyebrows. So we can't really change the doors or the window shutters or frames. That's okay. I'm sure they will get to it eventually. Okay. And I don't think I can do up under the eaves either. I would like to, but no, that's another thing I'm not allowed to do. Alrighty. This thing soaks up the boards, I tell you. Okay, let's see if we can get it up. Alright, so that is right as high as it's going to go. That's just going to be, it's one of those rendering things that's not going to change. Alrighty, that's fine. Let's get this bit done. Oh, I missed that painting perk where you can't paint over an area that you've painted that colour before. Really wish they had it for tiling, because the amount of times I have tiled over my tiles is insane. You just slip with the mouse that one little bit and boom, double tiling, because twice is better. Alrighty, I'm going to need quite a few more of these. Let's go with, I don't know, 1, 2, 3, 4, maybe 5. And if I go overboard, that's okay. I've got a whole nother side of the house to plaster. So grab this one, up the wall we go. Excellent. Oh, not so fond of heights. And I'm going to sneeze. Excuse me, guys. Oh dear. Oh, I've been living under the aircon for a few weeks. It's insane. Okay. Let's try this trick again without the sneezing, hey? So we had this massive bushfire down to the south of Canberra happen on the last couple of days, but it's nowhere near where we are. But, which doesn't stop it putting a ton of smoke and dust and stuff into the air, which is really nothing compared to some of the stuff it's doing. So yeah, basically what we're doing is just getting all of this tiled and plastered, making it look pretty, keeping the real estate agent happy because he likes his walls tiled and plastered. I am going to have to move over the ladder because going around the ladder went out of fashion yonks ago. Oops, I'm getting a bit of lagginess there. Hopefully that's happening to you guys. Let's just very quickly get this done. So I think today what we're going to do is we're going to get this front part done, and then we're going to start on looking at what we're going to do with the garden beds and the orchard that we're going to need for the rest of the utility, because we've got no veggie patch or yeah, we've got no veggie patch. We've got an orchard, but and we've got no garden shed either to put our tools in. So if anyone's acting a bit out, we've just got nowhere to put them. So that needs to be fixed. You've always got to be able to put your tools in the shed. So, all right, nearly done. Basically, we're just going to plaster this part of the front wall. Let's see if I've missed anything. No, I'd like to get rid of the stripe, but that's not going to happen. So we're good. Let's just grab these things and pop them around the side. Pretty sure we're going to have to buy more eventually, so we might as well just stick them out of the way for the moment. Okay. So we need to do a couple of things here. We need to get apart from getting the ladder out of the way. I'm not even sure we need that. No, we don't need it around this side. So we need to basically put in a driveway because they're not going to park in the garage because there's like a master bedroom in there, but they are going to need to be able to drive their cars in off the street. So we'll just put down some cement slabs for that. The other thing we've got is this gate, so we want to actually mark out where the gate is and put a path into the front door. And then beyond that, we're going to put in probably some more flowers and bits and bobs and make it all look swish. So let's see what we've got for that. Pretty much back out into the garden. Bing bada boom. Surfaces. We have shaving squares. Okay, so we've got a choice of paving slabs. We need something that looks like driveway material. Pretty sure they don't want to drive over decking. So probably just your concrete paving slabs. Sports surfaces. Ooh. Probably don't want to park on that, but now that I've remembered it's there, that's probably what I should have put down the kids' play area. Stepping stones, stone aggregate is probably where we're going to go. So we'll give them a nice gravel driveway. Right. Okay, let's go with the paving slabs, and we'll match it to what we put in the back, which my brain has completely forgotten. So we'll just get that done. Alright, we're going to look at those. We want our 100 by 100 pavers. I'm going to try and remember what colour scheme we used, and then we're just going to get it down. All right. How far under this? Okay, so I can go about that far. That's exactly what we're going to do. Push it there. I might just back it up. Hopefully I can get the, oh, that's not looking promising. It's beginning to look like I'm going to run into a wall. Oh no, no, that's good. Excellent. That's annoying though. Alright, let's just see where this lines up to. I probably should have thought to do this before. What I'm going to do is put in one of those narrow pavers in between. Alright, that'll do there. So we're going to grab a 50 centimeter by, where is it? One of these, 100 by 25. Sorry, not 50. And I'm thinking it'll fit just nicely about, and I'm wrong, look at that. Dull. It's the wrong style. We are going to go by a 50 by 25 centimeter one. Or a 50 by 50 if I need to. That'll do. So theoretically, I should be able to get two of these little ones and fit them seamlessly about there. Okay. So now we've got our path. I might put in, I'm very tempted to put in a raised bed of some kind. So like where are we? Decorations, pets, water tanks, garden pots. Okay, it's like a raised brick flower bed. Something like that. Or possibly something like this. So stay with the grey and just buy that if it'll fit. It's not looking like it's going to play. Okay, so it does fit. Ah. Okay, so you don't put it on bare ground. Well, that's annoying. Okay. Fine, we're just going to put the garden in as is. Rightio, having decided that, let's go find our plants. We were putting in edibles and lavender. So we're after the rebus. I think we were using black currants, so I might switch out to red currants for the wall. No, that's too much contrast. We will stick with the black currants. Alrighty, let's go with 1, 2, 3. One and 2 and 3. I like the way the plants change colour as you put them in. That one's already done. We're going to go with, if I can't get the lavender in, we're going to put strawberries in again. So flower beds, down to your lavender. Alright, it doesn't look like the lavender wants to play. So what we're going to do is run over to back to our edibles and grab some strawberries. Maybe they'll play, we'll find out. So we get the black and red contrast after all, which is kind of cool. Alright, which means I now need some small plants to go in. Let me just pick that one up. I love that. Alright, and we're going to grab some flowers that are blue, possibly purple. Just to bring everything together in a kind of, actually, I need a small, kind of like the geranium sanguinums, but I think they're a little bit big and they're not going to play ball. We'll stick with that one. Let's have a look. Oh no, they will play ball. Awesome. Alrighty. Okay. Not quite sure why it wants that much space around it, but that's okay, we can work with that. Maybe. Alright. So we've got some blue, and actually now that I've done that, I'm going to have to continue around with it. So we'll just give it a light continuation. Or a heavy continuation, all depends on how you look at it. So all I'm trying to do is join together the different parts of the yard so they look like part of the same whole, even though there's a disparate number of plants or types. Sometimes you just need one or two plants that look similar to get that to go. Sometimes it ends up looking like too much, which is what I think is happening here. So this is our front garden. We're just going to finish it off today. I have about 15 more minutes before I have to get ready for an appointment, so we're going to try and finish our front garden off today. We'll get the plants in at least. Might even get our garage in. Just because it's a utility garden does not mean it can't have flowers. Alrighty. And we just need something to fill for some reason. Everything looks a little sparse with these bigger plants. I can't cluster them in together. So what I'm looking for is something just to fill the gaps a little bit. Come on, where'd you go? So this one's more like a cross between an English garden and a utility. So the front's kind of got your bunches of blue. That's a really big space around the rebus where it just doesn't allow anything else to go in. Aha. Yep, okay. So we're just going to very quickly fill it with colour. I should probably put in some yellow to just bring it out a little bit, but I won't. And I'm thinking it's going to be fairly difficult to put in some lights once I get this bit done, so maybe I should have put them in first. I also need to take a screenshot before I forget and it gets dark again. Just got to find that edge for the rebus where it will let you plant. Looks like it's got a fairly wide collision area. Alright, it's getting dark, so let's back it up a little bit. Grab that as a screenshot. And we might just grab that one. And hopefully one of those will look okay when I pop it into the thumbnail. So if they're curious, I'm just using GIMP for the thumbnails. It does a pretty good job of incorporating everything. Oh man. Like I said, the collision area around there, the rebus, is quite big. Or it could just be the way I'm trying to place it. I'm not quite sure which. Hey, how you doing there, Xgod? Oh, I'm sorry to stop you from your sleep. You can always play it back if you're like tired. Okay. So all we're doing really is just a very quick garden. And today's episode is going to be fairly short because I have an appointment to run off to, just a meeting. But it was either get into this now, or you guys would probably have missed another episode. And I don't want to do that to you too often. That's not nice. Okay, I'm gonna have to put some, what do you call it, pavers down for the driveway. Okay, so it's just like a bit of a casual garden, this one. I've got a living area and children's play area. I need to put some grass down, but first I'm going to put down a bit of paving for the driveway. Probably mostly gravel, actually. I'm going to grab our surfaces and actually go back to here. We grab these. Actually, that's the wrong one. I worked that out last time. Alright. Surfaces and paving slabs. We might use actually no, I'd prefer to use a bordered one of these if I can get it. No, it looks like I'm out of luck with the border, so we'll just go with the non-bordered. Oh no, there it is. Tricky. So what we're going to do is just put a border down around the driveway. Just use shift and turn on that one. Just get that down. It looks like I've moved that just a little bit further out. I'll have to move them all in. Alright, I might do that by... grab that, flip it. We're just going to move it to about here. And then I'll just pull the others into line. Really? That's annoying. Grab it this way. Alright. We will at least get the driveway started. I actually don't know if I'm going to finish it in this session. Okay, so what I'm going to do is border the other side using the same kind of measuring technique. Just from the edge through. Because the good thing about these is you can poke them under the fence a certain way and you get away with a little bit more length than you might have had. Whereas okay, if I do it the other way it won't let me poke it under the house. Now we're going to just gravel over really quickly. So we're going to go with our stone aggregate, 2-color gravel in a square, although it doesn't have to be. It's pretty large, standard size. We might stick with the light colors on this one. There we go. All right. And away we go. It does save putting the turf down. Oops. So now we've got a little bit of a hard stand for the cars. And that should be that. Oops. Okay, so we've got that side, we've got the front. I need to probably grass down here, and I'll actually grass and cover over this bit of gravel as well because it looks tidy, basically. If I can get it, I may not be able to get it close enough. I can't. Oh no, that's sad. Here we are. And we'll go through this way. Cut and finish. That's done. I think the only real other thing I want to do is probably along the front. Oh, whoops. Of the house. Escape out of that. Use that. There we go. Just push that down that way. Close it up. And last but not least. Alright. So the front is nearly done. I'm not real keen on how these flowers have turned out, but I can't get them any closer to the base of the bushes. They just won't go in. So it's annoying, but that's okay. And I guess the only other thing I'm going to do is probably run along about 3 minutes before I've got to close up. So let's grab our plants and our edibles, run it this way to our rebus. We're going to stick with the black currant again. We can get away with, I think, 3. Yeah. Pull it out of the wall. Maybe spin it, see if I can't get it in closer. Nope. There we go. Okay. And we'll just put the plants in. Oh, okay, now it wants me to move. Alright. Maybe we can't get 3 along that wall. That's alright. Let's see what's going on with it in a minute. And I'll just grab this one, we'll put this one in. And then we'll see what's going on in the middle. Where'd it go? There it is. Yeah, we can do it. There we go. It might have been a fraction too close. Cover that with soil. And away we go. I am really tempted to take these trees down, but I can also leave them up. They don't seem to be doing any harm where they are, and they'll give a bit of shade for the house, so not too bad. Let's go with the lavender if we can get it in, otherwise we'll go back to the strawberries. That's really tempting as well. It's kind of small and fluffy. That's an official designation, right? Yeah. There. Alright. I'm actually going to leave... Oh no, I need to put the little blue things in. Let's go to the front, grab them there because they're easy to find. That's letting me put things in a little bit better. Way too much blue in this garden. See, now this is what I wanted for the front, but they wouldn't let me get in really close. All right, there we go. All done. Distract me. Okay, and I am actually out of time on that, so I'm going to have to stop right there tonight, guys. Thanks very much for spending time. It's really good to see you all. And yeah, just take a screenshot of that, and I think that might be it. Thanks for hanging with me, guys. I will see you all tomorrow, and until then, have a really good day.